My name is Mark Waters. My team and I are here representing Team 44 from EcoBoost. Our goal is to truly inspire paradise. My team and I take on properties that are left in ruins and transform them into something beautiful. We pinpoint issues and find the best possible solutions to them. For this particular property, my team and I have devised a plan we feel is perfect to beautify the property, generate the most possible revenue for the farmer, and create a stable ecosystem that is sure to thrive. On this board here, we have what we plan to do. An acronym to describe what we plan to do is SAFE. We want to create a stable ecosystem, accomplish biodiversity, introduce various species, and generate economical advantages for the farmer. When my team and I looked at the property for the first time, we saw three initial problems. Cow manure and pesticide going into and contaminating water supply, not enough revenue being produced, and cool season mix being susceptible to drought. We plan to fix these issues by building a strong riparian zone to prevent contamination and ensure a safe and healthy water supply, increase revenue by creating ecotourism, strawberry patches, and increase honey production, introduce a warm and cool season mix to combat droughts. Here's Dr. Oak to explain more about what we plan to do.
I'm the forestry specialist on this project. My main goal is to make the land more tolerant to fire. On the property there is going to be prescribed burning for the grass plains. I need to be able to plant trees that will be more tolerant to the heat. That way when they will not be killed. One type of tree that we have looked at into is black oak because they have this fire resistance. These black oaks will also double as a significant source of shade for the cattle. On top of introducing plants that are fire tolerant, I want to introduce a tree called basswood. Basswood trees attract bees and would therefore help the existing population of bees that are already on the property. This will help with the honey production and give the property a little bit more revenue.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Lark Finch, an ecologist specializing in the plains and rangeland ecosystems. EcoBoost is addressing you today on the matter of creating a man-made plains environment for reintegrating native species that are both endangered and non-existent in the area anymore. Our plans of rotational grazing for the farmer's cattle is not only intended for saving the landowner money, it is also to create a naturally grazed plain for the species indigenous to ecosystems with shorter grasses, such as the bobolinks. Bobolinks are an endangered species of songbird native to the Canadian plains and rangelands, and by creating a suitable environment, we are hoping to attract them back to the area to reestablish flocks and breeding grounds. We also hope that in creating this environment, we will attract other endangered species such as the badgers and native insects like bees. In incorporating bat boxes as well as bee boxes, we will increase the pollination already integrated by the bees. Once the ecosystem is developed and the species in the area are developed, we can have people come to the strawberry field the farm has to have an ecotourism factor as well as increase the farmer's revenue.
Hello, I'm Dr. Dirt, and I'm with the company EcoBoost. I'll describe our plans for the soils on this project. Firstly, we're going to plant C3 and C4 type grasses. With the C3 and C4 grass types growing on the property for all seasons, the qualities in the soil are going to go up for the better. And this is a good time to do this since there's been a drought for 2 years. Since the soil quality is good, it is going to be in a good state, the concern for erosion is at a very minimum because the ground will remain strong, but the grasses can't fix all the problems forever, which is why we're going to have conventional burning for every 3 to 5 years. This will result in even better soil conditions, and the grasses will grow from the start again and will maintain itself for the rest of the years until the next burning. It is a cycle that will keep on going naturally with a little push of manpower. The soils will benefit from it, and so will the farmer. He's saving money and being eco-friendly. It is a win-win situation.
Hello, my name is Dr. Fisher. I'll be talking to you about the aquatics division for the farm. Currently, the biggest cause of contamination in Big Creek is the farmer's cattle. They have full access to the creek, which leads to their waste being deposited into the water. This can lead to many problems, including the killing of the farmer's favorite brown trout. The weight of the cattle can also lead to the collapse of the creek banks. A simple fix for these problems is to erect a fence along the creek where they now have access. In between the fence and the creek a riparian zone will be planted. The roots of the trees and plants will help anchor the soil and prevent further erosion. The riparian zone will also help filter fertilizer runoff before it enters the creek. Thus, the chance of an algal bloom in the creek and wetlands is reduced. With the cattle no longer having access to the creek for water, we will be creating a trough system to deliver it into each of the pastures. To supply water to the troughs, wells will be dug or existing wells will be used. Water will be pumped up with solar pumps. We hope that these changes will benefit the water quality of the farm greatly.
Thank you for listening to our presentation from EcoBoost, and we hope that you find our changes inspiring to change your own everyday life with eco-friendly changes.